Alright, well. This is going to be a bit of an odd episode because essentially I'm going to be doing content I've yet to play. Like, really, I've never actually played this content before, but it's not going to be a real episode. Because I'll obviously get a couple achievements, I think. And possibly show off to you guys, like, what basically the Alien, Neuromods basically are all about, because, you have to basically do that. So I figured this would be, like, a good episode, basically, to, show off, what the Alien Neuromods are all about. They basically have, some research and such. Alright, so, we're back here in, the office of Morgan Yu.
Is this a joke?
Oh, I want to note that, if you look around, you'll see, basically, they're basically, caged off this area here, so you can't jump into it anymore, because, the aliens are outside, and...
Destroy the station? But didn't you hear him? The null wave. Alex is correct. It could work and preserve what we have learned here. We have to try. Morgan, please. There's so much to lose. Destroying the station, that should be the final option, not the first one.
Dr. Igwe, this is the only course of action with a significant probability of success.
You don't know that! Why am I arguing with a machine with nothing to lose? Morgan, the null wave. The science is sound. Trust your brother on this. Please.
Only interesting stuff right there to say. Yeah, I'll note that basically the thing about this, the office is that they actually, cage it up after, Igwe, enters it. And then over here we basically have, access to the maintenance access only part over here of the building. Alright, so this seems like a good, opportunity to show off, some, alien mods, so how about we just get to it, shall we? Alright, so Neuromods. Alright, so I want to note that basically there's plenty of Neuromods where you can basically pick up. Some are basically energy based, which basically have weapon sort of effects. Basically, you have the kinetic blast that the phantoms use. You have other stuff like the lift field, which basically the poltergeist basically use. You have the electrostatic burst, which is basically what the the electric phantoms, the voltaic phantoms basically use. And super ferals what the super feral stuff uses, and you have resistance and stuff like that as well. So some very nice stuff you can basically do here. Let's just show it off a little bit. So kinetic blast. Almost fall to the ground, of course. I probably should pick up security's conditioning, so you have to go through this all the time.
Something. The reconstruction is destabilizing.
They're lying to you.
Hurry.
How does it feel? Do you remember? The first time you said it was like you were outside yourself, like time itself had bent its knee, waiting for you to discover.
Alright, he'll just talk and talk, that's always fun, but whatever. I still have to give that to, Igwe, but whatever. Alright, so. I'll note that these are kind of expensive, these, things you can basically pick up, but, that's fine. Alright, so basically I got myself Kinetic Blast 1 here. Basically you create a Psychic Blast that will deal up to 50 damage and push away anything within a 5 meter of a target area. Then you basically have, like, you know, increasing levels that basically just to, like, do more and more damage.
You moved my chair without touching it. It gave me chills. The possibilities.
Actually, let's do a quick save here.
You became something new that day. Something higher. I knew then, as I believe now, that our mission is to lift up all humanity in the same way.
This side targeting. So I'll note that what makes this basically good, this like ability here.
Welcome. Maybe I can help you.
Firing. Contact engaging.
You notice that basically like, it knocks things around, like out of place and stuff like that.
Good evening, Talos. Registration for the Talos Employees Talent Show is now open. See Galen in the crew quarters front desk to reserve a slot.
Now here's a question: where do I get the side back now? Is it thing?
Warning, suit integrity damaged.
Gonna kill this guy. There we go.
Contact.
Alright, so that's basically like, you know, the, Kinetic Blast. I'll notice you basically like, upgrade this, it'll be a lot better. Oh, I note that I can hit myself with it.
Morgan.
I'm dead. Alright, well, that's something to watch out for. I'll basically summon a nightmare if I'm not careful, but whatever. But yeah, I know that's basically what Kinetic Blast is basically all about. You can, like, set like this like giant field to like blow stuff up.
You moved my chair without touching it. It gave me chills. The possibilities. You became...
Let's just go up the stairs here a little bit.
Something higher. I knew then, as I believe now, that our mission is to lift up all humanity in the same way.
So note we're basically going to summon a nightmare again, where I basically get the lift field. So let's just play with it a little bit here. Alright, so yeah, I'll note this is the thing that the poltergeist basically uses. Basically creates a column that lifts things up. You can trap enemies basically. There's a nightmare over there.
Morgan, that massive typhon appeared shortly after you installed Alien Neuromods. You are being hunted. I warned you.
I note this thing's actually capable of going up the stairs here, so...
Good evening, Talos. A word from our security chief, Ms. Alazar. To protect your co-workers' privacy, security terminals are reserved for authorized uses only.
Whoops.
If you're not wearing a blue uniform, you're probably not authorized.
That's why I see this actually works on this guy, but no, it doesn't. So you can't lift the nightmare. How did he kill me here? That's something I know about, enemies sometimes. I really hate when they're able to fire through walls and stuff like that, which, they can do, but oh well.
Moved my chair without touching it.
I didn't really get to demonstrate the ability there off, so... What we're just gonna do, I think I'm just gonna kill a nightmare and just like be done with it that way.
You became something new that day. Something higher. I knew then, as I believe now, that our mission is to lift up all humanity in the same way.
We're just gonna kill it and we'll just go from there.
Morgan, that massive typhon appeared shortly after you installed Alien Neuromods. You are being hunted. I warned you.
There we go, we killed a nightmare. Alright, so. The lift field. So, I'll note the lift field is basically like, useful for, like, you know, lifting stuff up.
As a reminder, all personnel must complete monthly physicals during their stay aboard Talos 1. Dr. DeVries promises to make them as quick and painless as possible.
Now, I'll note the thing that's really nice about the lift field, by the way, is that you can use it to like get to higher places, or to kill yourself if you're not careful. You know, it's probably worth knowing, by the way. I really don't like the alien powers for like the reason that they can't kill you if you're not careful with them.
You moved my chair without touching it. It gave me chills.
But whatever. I'll try this one more time and I'll like actually save after I kill a nightmare, so...
You became something new that day. Something higher. I knew then, as I believe now, that our mission is to lift up all humanity in the same way.
Morgan, that massive typhon appeared shortly after you installed Alien Neuromods. You are being hunted. I warned you.
Alright, so that's basically out of the way. Yeah, I'll note the lift field. The thing that's really nice about it is that it can be used to, like, you know, get you to higher places that you couldn't, like, you know, before. So I go like this, for example, and I like, whee!
Good evening, Talos. Mr. Tucker from HR would like to remind you that if your personal data has changed since the previous pay cycle, please contact him immediately. Mr. Tucker's office is on the second floor of the lobby.
Alright, so yeah, that's basically the lift field right there. So, I'll note these, like, you know, the connect blast, like, really abilities up here. They can be useful, but I think, like, for the most part, you probably want to, like, you know, get something else besides these, so... Not that useful, but whatever. Where stuff really gets useful is up here with, like, the electrostatic burst. We're just gonna pick these up. I'm just gonna quickly get my side back here. Oh, you know what that basically heals me when I, like, you know, drink from the fountain here? Because, you know, water heals you. That's always fun. Just heal up here a little bit. You know, it's worth knowing, by the way, that, like, you know, the lift field by itself is, like, you know, not a bad thing to use as, like, you know, a weapon to, like, support you against, like, our enemies. Basically, the thing about your powers, by the way, is they're here, like, to help you, like, you know, battle, like, other enemies and rather, like, you know...
Welcome. Maybe I can help you.
Rather than, like, you know, basically, like, you know, by yourselves do stuff. I'm just gonna track one of these guys right here, I think. I got two, but whatever. Yeah, you know what? I basically can trap these guys like this, and then... Does some good damage, basically. Alright, here's electrostatic burst.
Visual contact. Lasers on.
There goes that one.
Placing echoes. Bracketing area. Contact.
Who wins, the range or the laser?
Damaged.
Firing.
Alright, well there we go. By the way, it's worth knowing once you actually break these guys like this, they don't actually, like, do anything else. But whatever.
Morgan, I found a satellite project dealing with remote psychotronic signaling, RPSS-X5. I think it could spoof a neural signature that matches yours. Plain English,
You can use it to get rid of the nightmare, but whatever.
to get that new Typhon off your back. Latest tech logs show the satellite was damaged, though. You'd have to find a replacement part.
Repairs needed. Please contact a qualified engineer.
Yeah, that's something I know about your powers in this game. They're basically here to augment your ability to do stuff rather than like to do stuff by themselves. Most of the time. But yeah, that's basically energy. You can probably guess what like electrostatic resistance is all about. Basically, you can take less damage from like, you know, electrical stuff and not get stunned. That's basically what that's all about. It's too bad this doesn't like prevent like, you know, burn trauma and stuff like that, but oh well. Super like, you know, thermal stuff, but whatever. Right then, let's just burn something, I guess. Now this won't be as effective against like, you know, machine, of course, because it's like, you know, immune to fire.
Contact.
Now, you probably know something about these, like, you know, electrical operators, by the way. You know, I just realized something, by the way. Unlike the, like, you know, alien one, like, you know, the alien's, like, you know, super thermal, yours doesn't actually, like, you know, stick around. It's basically, like, you know, just, it gets used and like, that does it. So, interesting.
System alert. Repairs needed.
Let's just kill this guy, though.
Class echoes validated. Echo patient.
Hello.
One,
Nice to
suit
see you.
integrity damaged.
We're just gonna kill this guy here.
Aperture clear.
Diagnosing. Looks like you've had a rough day. Try to relax. There. All better. Please fill out a patient experience questionnaire so I can serve you better next time.
So, I want to know something about, like, the, like, you know, medical, like, you know, operator dispenser here. Basically, how this, like, works once you have, like, you know, Casper, like, you know, hacking it like this, is that it's going to basically pump out, like, military operators, like, you know, every so often.
Requesting new operator.
Like, here it comes.
N Black Box operator ready to deploy. Please stand clear of aperture.
But I can loot these if I basically want to. Alright, now, I want to note that basically at this point, I've, like, you know, successfully, like, taken out all three of the operators, but not, like, you know, destroyed them.
Please contact a qualified engineer.
Something I know about these operator dispensers is that they can only have, like, you know, 3, like, operators out at a given time, so once you basically, like, you know, break, like, 3 of these, you can't actually spawn anymore. So, a way of basically getting around Casper is just, like, to, like, you know, go around, like, basically, like, you know, breaking, like, the, like, you know, operators, but not, like, destroy them. And of course, once that's basically done,
System alert. Repairs needed.
you can basically, like, you know, let's run around the air without like much worry. But whatever. Let's just go up to my office and get some suit repair kits, I think.
System alert. Repairs needed.
Oh, I know this is basically not hostile to me, but whatever. There's none in there, so let's fabricate some. You know, I just realized something, but I don't have any suit repair, which is like not good at this point in the game, but whatever. There they are. At least these are easily produced because I basically require only synthetic stuff to make, so.
I don't understand.
Just gonna use these ones up here. We'll just take 5 of us. I think that'll be good enough for now. I was gonna quickly just like heal up my, like, you know, Psi here, and let's push on here. You know, this to make it a little bit easier, I probably should like just like go to Neuromods and, like, you know, we'll get like the, like, you know, Psi aptitude here in a moment, but, you know, whatever. Let's go down to life support basically, so I can basically get my achievements as well as, like, you know, demonstrate basically, like, you know, how, like, the, you know, Kinect stuff basically works against these guys here. That reminds me, there is actually, like, you know, voltaic and, like, you know, thermal, like, phantoms down here, so I show off what these are all about as well. Let's get down here. I might as well get Connect Blast so I can show off it a little bit what it can do, I guess, in combat too, I guess, but whatever. Now, note that the alien neuromods are a lot more expensive than, like, the human ones, but, you know, they can serve a purpose if you want to use them, I guess. There's everyone down there, I guess.
Hello, nice to see you.
By the way, you can electrocute, like, the stairs, like, you know, your ability here if you're not careful, so watch out for that too, I guess. There we go. We can, like, heal up the side over here, I guess. That's fine. Alright, let's get someone's attention, basically come over and, like, you know, say hi to us. And while we're basically, like, you know, demonstrating stuff, I should probably get, like, you know, this as well. There's 300 HP.
I'm sure there are many TranStar personnel who wish they had stronger, faster bodies at the moment.
There are a lot of enemies up there, apparently. Ooh, he's been trimming fire.
Attitude adjustment required.
Not that I'm not taking a whole lot of damage from these guys, but you know. Doesn't mean I don't have any like hit by meter, right?
Burn trauma detected. Seek medical attention.
Alright, let's just like heal up here a little bit. Now, if I use this against like these guys here, notice how basically sort of like knocks them down. Or stuns them. Let's finish him off that way, I think.
Hello, are you here for an appointment? Diagnosing, I'm seeing epidermal and dermal injury. Thermal origin. Inject 10 milliliters of hydraminol. I'll have you feeling better soon. All done.
There we go, a little bit more Psi.
Be invaluable.
This seems like a good opportunity basically to show off these Super Infernals, so. Whoop! That is automatically kills it, so too powerful. Let's see what we got in here. Please kinetic blast in this guy, I guess. Probably show off how much that hurts me, but whatever.
Burn trauma detected. Seek medical attention.
Let's get the lift field, I guess, for this guy. You know, it really shows that the lift field's really powerful for an ability, because if you just trap people like that, it just turns them into cake, so to speak. But whatever. Let's just heal up our Psi again here.
Hello, good to see you again, Dr. Yu. Diagnosing, I'm seeing epidermal and dermal injury. Thermal origin. Inject 10 milliliters of hydraminol. Try to relax. All done. Please fill out a patient experience questionnaire so I can serve you better next time.
So that's the cargo bay. I know I'm actually looking for like the people to deprogram, so I'm getting like an achievement.
I'll be honest with you, Morgan. My orders were to wipe everyone, including you. But it's clear you've come to the same conclusion as the board. A complete reset is necessary. I explained the situation to them, and they were impressed by your initiative. And happy for you to come back with me. That's good news, though.
Found new instructions.
Let's get over here for a moment. Alright, so I note that basically, like, you know, he gave me an objective to, like, you know, essentially come down here to, like, deal with the people. I'll basically explain what it's all about when I get to it when I, I'm actually playing, but whatever. Let's just like heal up our suit here a little bit. So I'll note there's basically like this ability called Mind Jack. There it is right there. Basically can force biological enemies to end hostilities and fight for you up to 20 seconds. And, there's basically like, an achievement where if you like unlock like the humans with this, you'll, you get an achievement basically for it.
If I find you, we're both dead.
So, there we go, deprogramming. And I'll just also achieve for basically blow them up like this, so. Well, I think there should be, whatever. You're supposed to be able to get an achievement if you basically, kill these guys with, like, Psycho Shock, but whatever. Let's deal with this guy here first. There we go. Alright, so there is like, supposed to be like a Psycho Shock ability. Is it like this something else? Oh, it's right here. So, execute a direct psycho attack against a biological target for physical damage to nullify, side abilities basically. So, I just wasn't using the ability, that's all it was. Okay. Oh, wrong way there. Just gonna go back to the bathroom quickly to get, like, my side back. I'll show off, like, what these basically are all about, but we're gonna get the achievements first before I forget about them, so.
Welcome. Maybe I'll help you.
There's Psycho Shock. I'm going the wrong way, I think. I'll note that all these like 4 guys are in the escape pods over here, so.
I can't control myself.
Just gonna do this for a moment.
Get away from me! What are you doing?
Let's kill this telepath here. Actually, you know what? Let's just like set this guy on fire because I think he's got enough HP for it. So let's use super thermal against this guy. Note that it lights him on fire and he takes a little bit of damage from that.
Suit
just a matter of your brother, but I'm handling it. Come to the shuttle bay. We'll prep for departure.
Ah, okay, so, I screwed up.
Morgan, this isn't you. During the bidding of that psychopath, I've seen the board's contingency plans. You think I didn't know Dahl was coming? You won't spare anyone, not even you, so stop wasting your time.
Anyways, let's just, like, reload this, because I need to actually kill these guys with, like, Psycho Shock, but whatever. By the way, that's, like, a pretty, like, useless showing, basically, like, how I can burn, like, the mine, like, the thing there. I figured it'd be more autosaves, but I guess there isn't, so...
Suit integrity damaged. Warning. Vital signs critical.
Based on what happened there, is that, like, whatever. That guy's trapped over there. Basically, like, this guy, when he died, he, like, exploded and killed the guys around him, so... That happened. Here goes the, like, telepath. See, I know to, like, get my team here, I basically have to use, like, Psycho Shock to kill these guys, so... Crap, they actually can't be unconscious like this. That's unfortunate. Well, I guess I am going to be doing like this again, so back to the safe here. On the bright side, you get to see me kill more stuff, I guess.
Something's wrong.
How much have I got here, by the way? I have to rebuy this stuff, I guess, so... There's Psycho Shock. I'll note the thing about Psycho Shock is that it's basically used to, like, essentially, like, nullify solid abilities. Like, you use it against, like, the telepath or, like, the technopath, basically to stop them from, like, doing their attacks on you. That's the big thing about what they're all about. Just gonna show off what this was all about. So I'll note that turrets basically are hostile to me because I have like so many like neuromods invested, but if I have like machine mind here.
Eradicator auto turret version 0.72 with adjustments required.
I guess I can't see behind it unless, like, the position is so. Yeah, this guy's actually a hostile to me if I got in front of him.
Nice to see you.
Well, this makes it friendly to me, so he's not a friendly turret.
Silence.
Let's kill the Effort Phantom here first. Well, there goes the turret, but oh well, that's fine. Alright, let's just try, like, you know, mind jack one of these, like, you know, phantoms here, I guess. You know, it lasts a good lot of time, basically, to mind jack, because he's still, like, you know, under my control, that guy, but whatever.
Hello, are you here for an appointment?
That was fun. Let's just grab this guy. Alright, so this guy's been mind jacked, so now he's basically on my side. Now I can actually hit him if I want to, like, you know.
Trauma detected.
Hurt him, I guess.
Seek medical attention. Warning. Vital signs critical.
Alright, well, that was not useful, but whatever. I get to show off a little bit, I guess, what, like, you know, mind jack's basically all about, and, like, you know, Technopath there. I can probably do a little bit better if I actually, like, you know, mind control before, like, you know, I kill off the mimics and stuff, so. We'll get Psycho Shock here. Mind Jack. Let's just mind jack these guys here a little bit. Well, now he's on my side, so he's dead. Well, you know what it is? Basically, if they take too much damage, basically that causes them to, like, you know, revert back to, like, their normal state. So don't say like mind jack forever. There we go, got him. I just realized something, by the way. I actually don't have the toughness basically I had before, so that's why I'm basically taking so much more damage. So let's just put that back on. But it really goes to show, by the way, that these abilities I'm like using, they're useful basically as like support abilities rather than like directly kill the enemy type abilities, is what they're basically all about.
I'm sure there are many TranStar personnel who wish they had stronger, faster bodies at the moment.
I'll be honest with you, Morgan. My orders were to wipe everyone, including you. But it's clear you've come to the same conclusion as the board. A complete reset is necessary. Explain. for you to come back with me. That's good news, no?
Disintegrated circuit. Found new instructions.
Let's just kill that thing. Alright, so we got this guy over here.
You have to leave.
There we go, Fots can kill. My team basically for like, using Psycho Shock on a human, basically. That's like, those are basically two achievements I basically wanted to get that like, require me to have living humans and mind control ones at that, so there we go, they're basically done. Alright, so while I'm basically down here, I'll know I also have access to like backlash as well as like, fury resistance over here. If I get like backlash here, for example, basically like, prevent like the enemy attacks from damaging me, so maybe I'll show it off here a little bit, this backlash here a little bit.
Can you help me? Can you make it stop? Please, don't let me die like this. Run! I have to listen. I can't.
There we go, kill those guys.
I can't stop. No! Please! Don't let me die like this!
Alright, so
Well, that's it. It's just a matter of your brother, but I'm handling it. Come to the shuttle bay. We'll prep for departure. Morgan, this isn't you. Doing the bidding of that psychopath. I've seen the board's contingency plans. You think I didn't know Dahl was coming? You won't spare anyone, not even you. So stop wasting your time.
So yeah, backlash is pretty powerful because basically like, prevents like damage from me, so I put it on basically if he attacks me here. Alright, so, I'll know at this point we still have, like, some abilities to show off. Basically inside, like, the morph tree. Oh, I got a concussion, apparently. Oh, well. I do have some, like, abilities to show off, like, the morph tree, but I'll show them off later, I guess. This is probably good enough for, like, an episode here. Where I basically, like, showed off, like, the neuromods basically like, energy and telepathy basically, so yeah. I hope you guys basically enjoyed it. You basically get like the basic gist of like how these basically work, these abilities. Now, unlike with the human abilities, I'm not gonna go through them and like say like what I think is like best or worst because here's the thing. This is like my first time ever like using these abilities right here, so I can only give like a cursory analysis of what I think is like best or not. A lot of these abilities basically like, basically cost like psi to use, so a lot of them I don't like think much of. Like, I could see, like, for example, lift field being useful, or, like, mind jack being useful to, like, temporarily, like, change, like, the allegiance of, like, people and stuff like that, or, well, with like lift field, basically like you neutralize people like really easily, so it's useful for that. But a lot of these abilities, I think they're kind of useless because like they cost too much space to use. But you know, they might have like more purposes in like in later parts of the game. So who knows? But Morph, it'll be fun to show off what Morph is basically all about, I think. So I'll leave that for later. So I hope you guys enjoyed and take care.